Good evening and welcome to J-Boy Live, and tonight we've got one of the stalwarts of acting in this country. The one, the only, he needs no more introduction. Tom
Bellamy.
Tom Bomb.
Do you want me to sit here? I'm sitting here.
Good evening, Tom.
You told me before. Hello there.
Hi Tom, how are you?
Hi, Graham.
It's Arthur.
Hello Arthur, lovely to be on your show. Lovely to be here.
Lovely to have you here, Tom. Taking time out of your busy schedule to...
Sure, I tell you what, Tom, it's been horrendous at the moment. Absolutely horrendous.
Really? Why?
Well, we've just finished shooting a lovely movie called Lambeth Hill. Oh, incredible. I was working with such characters.
Before we go on to Lambeth Hill, you know, there's been a lot of stories in the paper recently about yourself and that 20-year-old boy.
Sure.
What have you got to say about that? That's obviously been marring your career at the moment, Tom.
Yeah, obviously, it's just paper talk, you know. There's been a lot. He wasn't 20, by the way. He was 22.
Ah, right.
There's a lot of paper talk. A minute, I haven't paid the man off yet about that. It's awful, really. I mean, the news will get hold of your phone number and your email. I haven't even got a Twitter page. I have no idea what they're talking about. But you did
sleep with him, didn't you?
Well, sleep is a very strong word there, John. What sleep? We did sleep some of the time. But let me tell you about this new movie I've just finished recording. Hugh Grant, of course, was one of the leading roles. Perhaps you want to talk about his private life before you start bulging onto mine. I mean,
you seem to be getting a little bit upset about this. I thought he was very open and honest about your sexual preferences. Obviously you're not. Well, you seem a bit uncomfortable, Tom Bomb.
Well, the thing is there, Graham, there's a lot to be said for a nubologist, because the way things stand at the moment, they're neither sideways or horizontal. One's private life should be private in the eyes of the beholder, and
really,
never let one tug at your coattails. And
really,
yes, absolutely, sir.
Okay, Tom. So before we go on to your
sure.
Your new movie, what's it called? Sorry.
The Only Way Up is the Only Way Down. It is one I finished recording recently when I was in Johannesburg, Joburg, as we like to say in the business. Sure.
And there was a funny incident that happened in Joburg, I hear. Something with a banana and some apples and and a young waitress.
No. Well, she got paid well for the incident. I feel slightly uncomfortable about this, George, if I'm honest.
Oh, why?
Well, because I thought I was here to talk about Lambeth Hill.
Well, obviously we are, but you know, it's nice to get a nice rounded picture of you as a person, as a character. So, Lambeth Hill.
Yes.
Didn't you call it something else a couple of minutes ago?
No. Well, I've done several movies this year. I've been very busy, and that's why I've currently, obviously, as you're well aware, split up with the wife, and
after the incident with the 20-year-old?
No, after the incident on the South African film.
Ah, I see, with the waitress and the bananas and the apples.
And the young lad, the incident.
Yeah, so Lambeth Hill, tell me, what's it about? Who's in it?
Well, Hugh Grant's in it, and several other clapped out English actors that you may have seen in other films, such as, you know, the fat lad and the skinny lad running. You might have seen them before. They turn up in every English movie, and all the people that were in the Notting Hill cast are basically in this. It's called Lambeth Hill. It's a lovely film about English quaint countryside and people getting married and splitting up. And
some people say it's a bit of a parody of Notting Hill. Would you, or even a copy, to be so bold?
Well, no, there's plenty more rain in this, and it doesn't incorporate Wimbledon at all. It's a lovely movie.
So more rain,
less Wimbledon.
Okay, but apart from that, it's pretty much exactly the same, some critics have said.
Well, we're all English, aren't we? We make the odd movie now and again.
Are you hanging on the coattails of Hugh Grant, or is Hugh Grant hanging on yours?
Me and Hugh go back a long time, as you may well know. We as you well know, me, Hugh, and Lou, and
Barney McGrew.
Cuthbert.
Dibble.
I'm sure there's Rob. Lovely chaps, lovely chaps.
Sorry, there's a dog in the studio. Come on, can we get the key grip in here? Get the dog out.
Boom, boom.
So, Lambeth Hill, what's why?
Well, it entails some chap keeps a boat in the front of their lawn. I end up sleeping with the lead lady in this boat, and the handsome chap always gets the girl, I guess.
And you're writing a book.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you mentioned it.
And will this be a memoir, or is this fact or fiction? Or
Memoir. You know how it is at the moment. I'm halfway through at the minute as we talk, Graham. There's a lot to be said for writing one's own passages. I mean, I've been in the game.
You've been in a lot of passages, apparently.
This is true. Passages, back alleys, you know. But
You've been in it a long time.
I have been in it a long time. If we could wrap this interview up.
Before we go, there is a question I'd like to ask you. Apparently, you dabbling with the pop world.
Yes.
Well, we've heard about your
JLS.
the JLS duet. Yeah, some people think this is quite a blatant attempt to revive your flagging career with the younger generation.
No, I wish you hadn't actually mentioned it, but a funny thing happened. We were recording my new film. I should have mentioned it already, but the last trip to Las Vegas I'm doing with a couple of chaps. A couple of American guys I met, and we were doing a movie about a road trip across America. It was such a yarn, and I bumped into these chaps, and one of them was J, one of them was L, and the other one was S, and anyway, so we started chatting, and apparently they're pop group, and yeah, we got into a studio, and one thing led to another, and we've written a #1 hit, and the rest is history, as they say, you know, blasé.
So, things are looking up for you, Tom Bomb.
Sure.
Okay, well, best of luck with your new movie.
Thanks,
and
I love the set.
Well, it's a home from home, that's what we like to call it.
Ah.
Okay, so, Tom Bomb, I hope your movie's a success, and
Sure.
give Hugh my best regards when you see him.
Sure.
Like the hat.
I'm seeing him tonight. Actually, we're going out for a spot of lunch around Soho.
Okay, that's all we've got time for now. This is I forgot what I called myself at the beginning of the skit, but I'm Jay, and that's Tom Bomb. Good night.
Sure. Okay, this stuff.